Good evening.
Good evening, and welcome to our Christmas comedy special. Ha ha.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the TELLY ADDICTS Christmas Comedy Special. And here's your host, Noel Edmonds.
Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome to Christmas TELLY ADDICTS. It promises to be absolute mayhem, so let's immediately have a magic moment. And thank you to everyone who's written in asking for these snippets from past TV glories. Tom Henderson, who's in Coventry, says it'd be just baby grand if you could play my magic moment. He tickled my ivories and managed to reach the parts that other Scandinavians couldn't. Some Victor Borge, please. Yes, indeed, why not? Well worth seeing indeed, Victor Borge. Now, just before we get down to the introductions, if you took part in the Radio Times TELLY ADDICTS competition and you're wondering whether or not you are one of the 5 pairs of people who'll be going off to America, to Universal Studios, everything free of charge, all organised or whatever, the names are going to be coming up during the clips. So look out, you might be on your way to America. I am on my way to the Crackers. The Crackers are 50% of our soap opera for Christmas, and the first cracker is Mr. Frank Carson. He leads the Crackers team. Frank plays old Jacob Cracker, the man whose poaching days came to an abrupt end when he goes salmon tickling without his glasses and spends 2 hours tickling a police frogman. Then we have Thelma Duncan Niblet, the part-time police frogman, played this evening without the wetsuit by Lisa Goddard. Next to Lisa is George Layton, who plays the absent-minded village athlete Sebastian Crumb, who goes on a 23-mile jog each morning and ends up 160 miles away from home by the end of the week.
Good one.
And finally, Graham Garden, playing Ginger Williams, who holds a wild party in old Jacob's allotment and gets arrested for disturbing the peas. They are the Crackers! And the other half of this rather bizarre soap opera is a team that we've dubbed the Clowns. First of all, we have Chris Tarrant, who plays the over-the-top French tennis...
It's not easy to say that, is it now?
Tennis.
Excuse me, almost impossible.
Tennis coach, Fred Perrier. Fred turns the heads of the local housewives with his fluffy yellow balls and faultless second service. Next to him is Barry Cryer, playing the lovable village idiot Hugh Jampton. Hugh is currently awaiting the results of his job interview at the local swimming pool, where he's applied to be a diving board. Then we have Jessica Martin, who plays the evil optician's assistant Mary Chimes. This twisted woman sadistically tests clients' eyes by asking them to read the first 8 lines of a Jeffrey Archer novel.
Very good.
Yeah. Finally, we have Mr. Jim Bowen, who plays Little Mickey Tuckbox, the young boy whose pockets are full of bullseyes and whose best friend is a spider called Neville, and he has a smashing time with his catapult. They are the Clowns! And I think we'd better just let battle commence, really. And here is the first Christmas party of the Status Quo fan club.
It's not Christmas dinner, you old twit.
Then what exactly is she for?
Eh?
Why have you built her here?
Well, she's my share of the spoils.
Go on.
Well, I mean, when we were at the Angles, all I had was a couple of donkeys, 4 bags of oats and her.
And
we drew lots.
And
I got the Right, we've got to introduce you. I'm Seed Pod. That's my son, Bean Pod. Hello. My father, Anthropod. Aye, aye, aye. And my mate, Senna.
Cinnapod? Oh, what a funny name.
Yes, it runs in the family.
Right. The first question looks like this. Is this going to be an early victory for the clowns? Name the Carry On Christmas stars in the clip, please.
Sid James, Bernard Bresslaw, Joan Sims,
Barbara Windsor,
Ken Connor.
Ken
Lovely. We've said Bernie Bresslaw, haven't we?
OK, let's see if you're right. Sid James, Bernard Bresslaw, Kenneth... Did you say Kenneth Connor?
Yes.
Please.
What a start.
If you applaud everyone, we'll be here all night. Here's the second question. What did Sid James bless on TV?
This house.
This house. Very good answering from the clowns.
Cryptic, aren't they, so far?
And the third part, Kenneth Connor and Peter Sellers read what on TV in 1956?
The Idiot Weekly prize tuppence.
Ooh! What about that? Very good answer.
Well done, Barry.
That.
Good man. Well done. I had no idea.
It paid to drag Barry Cryer out of retirement for tonight. I swear.
Pity that wasn't thrown over.
Now, with a bit of luck, this clip will silence him for a moment.
All right, Ellie, I leave it to you.
Yes, master.
But if you fail...
Yes? Oh, what? Not the 1,000 Mayhems.
Yes.
God, the 1,000 Mayhems! That's good, isn't it? No, he's gone. That was my best bit so far.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Where's the... God! Oh, there's a... God, the 1,000 Mayhems! Oh, yeah, you can go. Yes! No. Don't clap, you want money. Now.
Was it harder?
Yes, much harder.
All right. They're complaining already that it was far too hard. OK, Crack, let's see what you can make of this. Whoops. Frankie goes to where?
Pompey.
No.
What Pompey was it?
Could you answer as a team, Frank? You're part of a team.
Baghdad, yeah.
Baghdad. It's just as well I ignored him, really, wasn't it? Baghdad.
We're trying to ignore him. It's impossible.
Let's have the second question. In which series did he lurk?
Pompeii.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you very much for the way you're holding this team together here. He was Lurkio, you're quite right. Now, is this going to be a 3 out of 3? What did he refer to the Head of Light Entertainment as in the Frankie Howard Show? Thing. Graham once again offers thing.
Yeah.
That's very good. Oh, yes. This is going to be a vicious fight to the very climax. It's 3-all.
Look at that already.
Now, traditionally, we call this round Guess Who, but looking at this lot, you might well dub it Where on Earth Do We Get Them From?
This all-round entertainer is genuinely warm-hearted.
Ooh, he's friendly with a wild animal.
And he's acquainted with the stars.
That is a genuine member of the public.
David Bellamy?
David Bellamy? David Bellamy? Right,
No,
that's their offering at 3 points.
Pork is his favourite dish.
He has a theatrical bent, love is.
But usually he plays the straight man.
Give a wild guess, eh? Frank Bruno.
You're getting warm.
Yeah?
You are getting closer with Frank Bruno. And we move on to the third and final bit.
His best friend is funny.
Though Statler and Waldorf wouldn't agree.
Along with a few others who makes a Muppet show of himself.
And his personal philosophy is, it's not easy being green.
Kermit.
Yeah.
Kermit!
Yes.
A measly 1 point. See little 1 point. What a generous audience. That was quite the worst performance that we've had ever in a Guess Who round.
This comic character made friends with a Norwegian designer.
He was probably nicknamed Four Eyes at school.
And though he was quite brilliant, he was also slightly mad.
They're not real
Norwegian.
Sorry. Where did you find them?
Honestly, they are genuine people. They were walking down the street.
Can't believe that.
We're phased here.
Are you all right, Jim? You still with us?
Sorry.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'd have a stab at Kenny Everett. I think a lot of us would like to.
I had to take that as your offering then.
Oh, yes.
Kenny Everett at that
Kenny
point.
Everett.
So, What do you make of this?
He met a man in his pyjamas.
And he used a fourth prefix to get around.
He's convinced two heads are better than one.
It's that bloke who's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What's his name? That's that bloke with
Yeah.
Melvin?
You better go another.
Well,
You better go another.
Yeah.
You're getting close, but so far you haven't nailed it yet.
Norwegian.
You're still worried about it.
Pure popular, yes.
Edward Green.
That's Norwegian, isn't it?
Well, let's move on if that's the best you can do.
Oh, look out.
His trillion was 1 in a million.
He could count to 25 with his fingers and his toes.
He dined in Millie Way's restaurants.
And he would have been lost without his Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Well, he would, wouldn't he? How's that?
Well, all that's done is add to the frustration here.
We got him in two, but we can't tell you the name.
You've done all that. We've been there.
Lisa knows.
Lisa knows.
Could be wrong.
Is
Go
it
on.
safe for people, Brooks?
We'll give you a point for that. Yes, I don't know whether you're still interested in the score. It's made all the difference. It's 4 to the clowns, 5 to the crackers. Hello, we call this channel hopping because this hoofer-doofer is now yours, Graham, and if you'd like to select one of 12 numbers, please, we will get to a question.
Let's try lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. What is that a bit of?
It's Basil Brush.
Oh!
Brilliant.
Well, he wasn't foxed by that.
Yeah.
Oh! So, we move on. Well done. It is Basil Brush, quite right. So, George? Any number? There you have your selection available.
5.
It's a video choice. In which case, we have 4 completely different videos here.
Take the brown one.
And which one would you care for?
Take the brown one.
Why? Thank you very much.
If I could have it now.
Why do I listen to you, Graham?
And I'll give you a clue to this one, George. This is not Sky TV's clothes show.
That'd be a bit big on you, though, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah. But I could tuck the ends into me sock.
That's a good idea, or you could put a couple of armholes in there and you could use it as a mesh.
Right. So, George, the question
Yes.
is, what were those knickers known as? And there's 2 possible answers.
I was already to say Arthur Hayes. I mean, you know, you've blown me there.
No.
What were they known as?
They were either called F-111s because it took a missile to get them down.
Or...
Or, alternatively, World War IIs because one yank and they're off.
I think I'll go for World War IIs.
I think you were right with Arthur Haynes, actually. I don't know why I bothered with the rest. So if you'd like to pass it on with Lisa, you're quite right. It was Arthur Haynes.
Yep.
What number would you like, Lisa?
3, please.
All right.
Oh, I've got to sing on my own.
Sing the sig, I'm afraid so.
If I could sing it.
Quiet, please.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? And they can all join in. England's down run.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler?
Lisa?
A number, please, Frank.
Number 1. Oh, wow. Max Wild.
Yeah, of course it is.
Chris, your hoofer-doofer, if you would select a number by pressing one of those buttons, please. Ah, you two have this exciting selection before you.
Thank you.
Gosh.
What do you think about it?
Yes.
Blue.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's the blue video for me.
Yes, Chris Tarrant on the blue video. OK. Watching, Chris?
Yeah, watching.
Well, I hope nobody expects me to sit on a case.
Do I have to have this funny quiver round the back?
You've always had a funny quiver round the back.
Belt up or I'll break your other leg.
Would you now please name the actors playing Robin Hood and Hardy?
Oh, dear. Robin Hood was Wendy Thingy, wasn't it? It was Molly Sugden. Molly Sugden. It was Molly Sugden was.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
And Arthur Bruff was the A.
Arthur Bruff.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'll give you that. I covered everything.
It's only 1 point for all that effort. But anyway, so we move on.
Oh, right.
Barry.
Is it me?
Yes.
What have we got? Oh, I'll go early. 2.
2.
Oh, God.
Do the voice.
Oh, dear, Barry.
No!
Frank Spencer. That was Frank Spencer.
It's Frank Spencer if I go on any longer, Noel.
You've done a whoopsie in your teeth.
Jessica.
Oh, that'll do, Jessica. Any more, Jessica?
Say hello to the men.
Well, I'm not stopping now. I've got to scrub some floors.
That was me.
Very good.
That was me, actually.
Give it that. Move on. Jessica, what are you going for?
9.
Number 9. Prop.
Oh, no.
Okay. Right. Glass.
I should try and help you on
Bottle.
this.
Bottle.
Angie. Oh, sorry.
Glass.
Frank Carson
Glass.
before he goes off.
Bottle.
Frank Carson before he goes
Bottle.
off.
Glass. Bottle, glass. Glass, bottle.
Not like that. Like that.
That'll do.
Isn't that it? Tommy Cooper.
Very good. you were correct, Fez time. And now we come to Jim.
Thank you, Jessica. Can we take number 4, please?
Sing the song.
Sing the song. Well, the boys to entertain you.
That's the one.
There's a song. Day. Do you think you're the boys to entertain you?
8 to the clowns. 9 to the crackers. And now we're going to introduce an international flavour to this. Here is some American comedy and a show that's canned laughter comes in a 6-pack.
Well, they cleaned me out, took everything I owned. All I have is what I have on. They took your clothes? My clothes, my shoes, girdle, everything. Thank God I'm insured.
Ma, why in the world would they want your clothes?
Who knows? Short girl robber, travels a lot, likes strip drive. It's okay, I'm thrilled. I hated my clothes. I need new clothes.
They didn't take them, Ma. You hid them. Now, where are your clothes?
Maybe I buried them.
Yeah, it'd take a brave burglar to go through her drawers, wouldn't it? So the first question. Oh,
Rules. Family Christmas. Oh.
Who's the man-hungry Southern Belle?
Oh.
Yes.
No, I don't think we're going anywhere with that.
No, fine. Well, up it comes. Blanche.
Blanche.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Jim is suicidal. That was on the tip of your tongue.
Yes,
Jim.
it was.
You whispered Blanche, didn't you?
In fact, I went pale at the thought of it.
Yes, I think we'll move on. And where was Rose brought up?
This
is going to be a real...
This is one of our strong rounds, this.
Yes.
But no, we've been doing a lot of work.
The Bronx.
Sorry?
Mr. Bowen spoke then.
The Bronx.
Blanche from the Bronx.
Blanche from the Bronx.
Okay. Rose from the Bronx.
In fact, it was St. Olaf.
Of course it was.
St. Olaf.
That's near Nottingham.
Who begins stories? Picture It, Sicily, 1924.
We're not still on Golden Girls.
Yeah, well,
That's the grandmother, isn't it?
Oh, and the mother.
Yeah.
The mother?
Blanche's mother.
Blanche's mother from the Bronx.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely right.
OK, so has this been a disaster?
It's not one of our
It's been a disaster for the clowns because the answer is Sophia.
Yeah.
And they have scored nothing. But I will give them 1 point because of the uncharitable way in which Frank Carson applauded the fact that they'd got nothing. That was bad sportsmanship.
No, I wasn't. Excuse me, I wasn't applauding them. I was applauding you for the fact that you've knit this show so well together with what talent there is about.
And an extra point to Mr. Carson, too. An extra point to Mr. Carson. So, in what could turn out to be a very high-scoring show... Shut up, Frank, you were doing well.
Thanks.
We move on, and we've got more American comedy.
So you could just stop eating this kind of food, just like that?
anytime I wanted to because I have an iron will. I've been eating like this since I was 4.
Yes, darling. But now you are 49. And your little arteries don't unclog the way they used to. And who should know better than me?
Would you like to unclog my arteries?
That's not the question. The question is, actually, Bill Cosby's character is called.
He's a gynecologist.
That could be the next question.
We're going to say Cosby.
Bill. Was he called Bill in the show?
Cosby. I regret it was Clifford Huxtable. Yes, one of those easy to remember names.
Yeah.
Clifford Huxtable. What does Cliff do for a living?
No idea.
Gynecologist.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Well, he's actually a paediatrician.
Close.
The right area.
That's close enough.
Yes, it is. That's good. Yeah, it is.
Thank goodness you said
He's
doctor.
working his way up.
We might as well be educational about this. It's paediatrician, of course, is Greek for irritable, meaning that you've got little patience. And so, which of Cosby's guests was an old spying
We've got to say
pal?
Robert Culp.
Robert Culp, I think.
Robert Culp.
Robert Culp. Robert Culp. Robert Culp. Yes! Now, this has produced a very interesting situation indeed. Yes, quite a gap's opened up. It's 9 to the clowns, but it's 11 to the crackers. The thought that Frank Carson's team could win is just too horrible. Things like that can't be shown on television. So we come to titles and tunes. There are 2 programmes hidden in the music and the pictures.
Yeah.
Right.
Rag Tray is one of them.
Is the music.
The song.
Well, I heard everybody out, that's why.
Yeah.
So it's, what is it?
The rag tray.
Rag Tray was the music.
Is the music.
OK, the pictures.
I think it's wrong. I was going to say Alexi Sale, but I'm not sure that's the
Alexi
right
Sale.
answer.
I fear that you're right, you're wrong. It was Russ Abbott, actually. But you were right with the rag trade, so you get 1 point, and the tension builds now. This is an opportunity for the clowns to claw their way back to some sort of parity. OK.
Sir.
It is your go, Tarrant.
Sir. It's the music was the Billy Cotton Band show.
Somebody's
And the credits were Bob Monkhouse's
When he had a
chat
chat
show
show.
when he interviewed comedians.
Good enough, good
Thank
enough.
you.
2 out of 2,
Right.
that's what they need. Absolutely sensational. Murray Walker would pass out with excitement at this moment. Yes, the gap is down to 1. It's 11 to the clowns, 12 to the crackers. On the basis that the final round is under the spotlight and it depends on quick thinking and quick speech, I think the clowns have already won, because what is Frank Carson going to make of this round?
That's what I want.
So the clowns go under the spotlight first of all. They are 1 point behind, but anything could happen. And we will be starting with you, Chris. Your time starts now. In which show did we meet Thing and Cousin It?
What are you talking about? Go on, Chris. Thing, cousin it.
Quick, quick pass. The Addams Family. Which American comedian starred in Girls on Top?
Ruby Wax.
Yes. Who was always trotting off to the loo in Dad's Army?
Everybody. Mr. What was he called? Mr. Godfrey.
Yes! True or false, Barry? Eric Sykes starred in The 18th Hole.
True.
False, The 19th Hole. Look out! Name the comedy. Name the comedy comedy series. Quick, look at this.
Free.
Duty free.
Duty free.
Yes. Which actor appeared in comedies as Norman Fletcher, Arkwright and Clarence? Barry Only.
Ronnie Barker.
Yes. Jessica, who played the dad in Father Dear Father?
Oh, Patrick Cargill.
You're correct. Look at this. Who's behind the disguise?
Tony Hancock.
Yes. What was Mary's surname in the Mary Tyler Moore Show?
Van Dyke.
Richards. Jim, true or false? Bob Monkhouse was the first host of Candid Camera.
False.
True.
True.
Look at this. Name this pair.
Yeah, Keith Harrison. I'm free. Yeah, Orville.
Yes. Alan Alda's character. I started.
Yeah. MASH.
Steady.
Alan Alda's character in MASH was called what, Jim?
No.
Oh, what an anticlimax.
Oh. Just look at what I could have won.
No idea.
Yes. Oh.
Sorry.
It was Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce.
Scottish character.
Adjudicator, how did they score?
7.
7.
7.
So the Crackers now go under the spotlight. Will Mr. Carson be able to keep quiet long enough simply to answer his own questions?
Right.
And I just say, Frank, please, if you don't know the answer to this, if you just say the magic word pass, it would help the rest of your team enormously. Do you think you could... Do you want to practice?
What, saying pass or go on a bit?
And the time starts now. Who played the crucial DJ Delbert Wilkins?
Tony Blackburn.
Lenny Henry. Name the 2 stars of the disastrous 50s series Running Wild.
Frank Bruno and Alan... no.
Morecambe and Wise. Which blonde shot to fame on At Last the 1948 show?
Why ask me? What's wrong with them?
Amy MacDonald. Lisa, true or false? Sue Pollard appeared on Opportunity Knocks and was beaten by a singing dog.
True.
Yes. Look at this. Name the comedy series.
Oh, Last of Summer Wine.
Bit of mumbling. Last of the Summer Night. Which actor appeared in comedies as Granville, Del Boy and Ted
David
Simcock?
Jason.
Yes. George, who played Robin in Robin's Nest?
Richard Sullivan.
Yes. Look at this. Who's behind the disguise?
Betty Hill.
Yes. What was Lucy's surname in I Love Lucy?
Arnaz.
No, Ricardo.
Oh.
Graham, true or false? The Burns and Allen Show starred George Burns and Dave Allen.
False.
It was Gracie Allen.
Gracie.
Look at this. Name this pair.
That's Lenny the Lion and Terry Hall.
Yes. Ted Danson's character in Cheers is called...
He's the barman. It's gone.
Say Chuck.
Chuck.
No. Sam Malone.
Yeah,
that's it. Yes.
I make it at the end of that. They've also scored 7. But there was whispering going on.
Never.
During that one. Yes, there was whispering.
Yeah, well, at least you can't accuse me of that.
There was a lot of whispering going on with the Lion and Terry Hall, and therefore I'm debiting a point. 6 to the Crackers. 6. And therefore, it means, surprise, surprise, it's a draw. So, at the end of this special edition of Telly Addicts, they're locked together as a draw. So, first of all, could I have your appreciation for the losers, please? The Crackers. Frank Carson, Lisa Goddard, George Layton, and Graham Garden. Thank you very much indeed for playing along. And the people who, they really should have won, shouldn't they?
No.
But they also drew the Clowns. Thank you, Chris Carron, Mary Pryor, Jessica Martin, and Jim Bowen. If there's anyone still watching, I hope you enjoyed that very much indeed. I hope you join me tomorrow on BBC One for a special Christmas Day show. But until we meet again with more of those serious and sensible Telly Addicts, from everybody here at Pebble Mill, we wish you, despite the heckling, we wish you a very happy Christmas indeed. Bye-bye. Happy Christmas from Telly Addicts.
Today, pretend to be a party round. If you say, are you married? You'll say you do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that you made, walking in the winter wonderland. Into the dark.